We're back with another video there. What up, YouTube? Start of the videos here. Alright, YouTube. It's been a long time no see. I apologize for that, but just college, working, everything. Oh yeah. How could I not introduce these two right here? So
it's your boy Southside J in the cut. Go subscribe to my YouTube. It's gonna be right here. Stop playing with your boy.
Okay. What's your name?
Know, it's your boy King Kevin in the building. You already know. Go ahead and subscribe.
Right. We're all brothers. They're my little brothers. 17.
Yeah.
14.
Okay. 24 right here. All right. So it's been like a long.
He's been ghosting, man.
It's been a long 3 years. If you know me personally, I used to have the box cut for the longest time. But then I finally cut that off like 3.5 years ago and decided just to start growing the hair, I didn't have any plans with it. I kind of want to take you through this journey a little bit, see how my hair ended up like this. I don't even know if you can call it freeform dreads, but I'm just gonna say that for the views,
it's technically freeformed.
It's freeformed hair.
Yeah, because it's still a lot.
Yeah, but I don't know if you call it dreads.
It's trouble right now. So I just want to let y'all see how it is before I get it cut. As you can see, it's a lot of growth. Honestly, it's just become a little too much for me to deal with. Too much for me to deal with, because like even when I want to swim or something, it feels like I got 20 pounds on my head. When I go up there, I almost dunked on this man the other day, but when I got up to the top of the rim, my hair pulled me down.
Really, nigga?
But anyhow, so I think it's finally come to that time. Tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, I'm getting that all chopped up.
That junk finna be gone.
Well, how you think I'm gonna look? Like a peanut, a milk nut?
It's gonna be way different.
Are you gonna keep the leftover hair? The lot?
I'll keep it in a bag just for y'all to see. But what we're gonna do now is just look at the journey to here, see some things I could have kept. So anyhow, this is me back in high school, I had the fresh box. I had all the girls.
That 1990 box.
Hey man, it was the Fresh Prince. But anyhow, I decided, after rocking that a little bit through college, decided that I should give it a change, So I ended up chopping it all off. And this is how I ended up looking, looking kind of fire. Looking good.
Been forever since I've seen
so, just, for the video. But anyhow, so I decided to grow it out a little bit. You see me going Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Where's my super suit? Anyhow.
That man had the turtle.
You see, in this picture, that's when I started using the curl sponge just a little bit, So I started using the curl sponge. So you see, my hair was growing a little bit. I didn't know what I wanted to do. That's the problem. I never knew what I wanted to do with the hair. So you see, the hair is growing. What do you think right here?
It's like
it's got pretty long. Like it'll probably go to
past your eyebrows.
I
don't
was
know.
like,
Probably
Goes
like to the middle of your nose.
Yeah, 'cause
my
it's longer than like what my hair is now.
They gassing me up. Whatever.
Yeah, it's still
Anyhow,
longer than mine.
I started growing my hair a little bit. You see, it's still small, you know, growing it. Here, this is a funny picture. I had that microphone, boy. But anyhow, you see, I started growing it. I was like, man, I'm kind of tired of it just looking like Michael Jackson from 1980 or something. So I was like, let me keep sponging it a little bit.
Yeah, you
See, I started sponging. Here's after a haircut or two.
Yeah.
See, I was sponging here, but I would pick it out after every time I sponged it. I would pick it back out. So I would wake up in the morning, sponge it before I go to class, you know, good old college student, sponge it. And then before I went to sleep, you know, take a shower and I'd pick it back out, you know.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. Eventually, I got too tired of doing all that stuff.
You got tired of doing
boy,
that.
I'm getting tired of doing all this junk every single day. So I think that was a good thing, but it was also a bad thing. So what I ended up doing was I stopped sponging. I just started, I kept sponging even deeper and harder, boy. But then, no. But anyhow, so I started sponging, right? Except I would just, go to sleep. I wouldn't, pick my hair. And as you can see in this picture, you can tell I was sponging
it
that
started
hard.
like deeper and stuff.
Yeah, so it was deeper. And I'd just leave it. I wouldn't even pick it out. And then eventually I started to notice them things weren't coming out. I was like, hey, it kind of looked good though. So you see, I was keeping it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So you see, I was rocking. You see, it's going more and more, right? Let's see. You see that? I mean, it was looking all right. It was looking all right. This is okay. So this is February. This is last year, February 2019. So at this point, I'm starting to look like retarded or something. But I mean, it's still all right. I don't think I could pick it out at this point, but you see, I don't think it was too out of control yet. You know,
In this video,
It's still like main, like
yeah,
you can
like,
tell.
well, the back is flat. But anyhow, I just picked it out a little bit in the back with my hands. But anyhow, so that's how it was. Here, you see, it was all right.
And that's it.
It started
probably
growing
went, right?
fast.
Yeah, but then the problem was it started growing all out. It started, see how it is right here? It started growing all out, but imagine it with the whole fro, right? So I was like, okay, this is getting too much, we gotta make some changes. People starting to look at me crazy like. So that's when I chopped off the sides originally. So you see how it looked when I chopped off the sides?
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. You
I
see,
remember when you
it really made it controlled. I mean, it controlled it a little bit. It wasn't too far up. I think this might have been my favorite. I think this was the optimal length. You see, so I had just got it cut, right? But you see, it wasn't like falling too much in front of my face. Like right now, like this hits me in the eye anytime I shoot a basketball. But you see here, I mean, it was straight. You see what I'm saying? So fast forward a little bit. What the problem is, the hair, it keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. It just eventually, I eventually lost control, The thing that messed it up the worst, what made me not able to turn back is we started swimming again this year. And the hair would just get so heavy when it's wet that it pulled all of it down. See, it didn't used to hang down like this. It used to be more up, right? But the pool, just swimming in there, holding my head down like that, it brought all the hair down.
It added weight to it.
Yeah,
so
added weight to it. And what happened was it stretched out, and now it's not coming back up. You see, it's just like falling on the back of my head. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. So now it's just like pulling my hair all down. I'm like, yeah, it's about time to cut it off. So anyways, like I said, it's time for a change. What are your thoughts, Justin? Southside J.
You gotta call me by my YouTuber name, man. When the cameras are on, and my name is South.
Okay.
Anyways, I would have did it different. Well, when you said you were starting to get tired of picking it, at that point, if I was you, I would have just turned the freeform dreads differently though. Like I would have just went.
You would have got someone to twist it in.
Either that, or I would have sponged it deeper and then used my hand to twist it. That way, it would look like, you know,
Fine.
Yeah, it would look more like individual twists rather than like all clumped up. And yours is like a bunch of congos, if you know what that is. You know what I mean? Like it's like multiple dreads in one. It's supposed to be like more individual twists.
Yeah.
I would have did that.
What about your thoughts?
I mean, me?
What? LSTER.
Well, I would have never got my hair like this in the first place. But
You roasting? What are you trying to say?
nah, cause like the style I want is like what Justin just said. Like, you know the
I could end this man's whole career right here. Take that off, big dog. Take that off, big dog. Take that off.
But I mean, it's just like if I were to sponge it, I would still pick it out just to get the sponge, you know, sponge look.
Yeah.
So I mean, I wouldn't like, I would just keep sponging it, but I would still be picking it out, doing that routine you did.
So, yep. Tomorrow is the day.
It's gone, bruh. It's gonna be.
It's not even tomorrow. It's actually today. It's like in 5 hours. Yeah. So okay. So I guess it's been a long journey, but
Just start over.
I did. It's all going away. Let's go ahead. Yeah. Maybe you can. Maybe you can see. Look at the other side.